sideways so that the front end is almost on one circle and the back end's on the other. Circle once normal. And now just, I'd like you to left hand forward and scratch him on the neck. And just loosen up your arms. That's better. Good. Now when you ask him to go sideways, don't try not to change your arms like that. Don't hold them. Good. Left leg, left leg, left leg. Good. So we're going to ask for a little bit more with the front end here. Soft arms. Good. And hold it on the outside. That's better. Left leg, left leg, left leg. Good. That was a good start. Now try to move him over, move him sideways a little bit more. It's all, testing the feeling. Slow now. Good, good. Hold the outside rein. Good. Bring the front end in a little bit more. So that's good. Oh. So as the front end, as you come around here, the front end's here, then you can move them a little bit more sideways. Keep straight. Feel it. Yep. Left leg, left. Whoop. And there he's telling you too much inside range. It might feel like not much, but it is. And then have just hold a little bit more contact on the outside rein when you add. Move him over. Good. Soft fingers. A little bit more. Come by me. Bring the head to the inside. And now left leg, left leg, left leg. Good. Good. And then soften with your inside, and let's change the rein, George, and we'll do it same thing on the other rein. And as you change the rein, change the bend. Good. And now we'll work on this circle. And as you come around here, think of him here, open up this, bend him through just a little bit more around your leg. Right leg, right leg, right leg. That's better. And I don't know if when I rode him the other day, he was hard to get off my right leg. So I was sitting, it's just sort of, that's better. Then let go with the inside leg. Hold him with the outside. Good. Good. That's looking better. That's good. Yes, bend him through, and then when you let go, you'll get that, his neck will start to move. That's good. Hold, feel it on the outside. Support him on that outside rein. Good. Come a little bit, just one more circle, and come through here, and think leg yielding back to the railing, to 8. And think of the two circles. The small circle, bring his nose on the small circle, and move him over. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Good. And then even when you finish, even if you just take your hands forward about that much, so that he goes, okay. Good. Again. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Good. That's good. Let's go down the long side. We'll circle in here. circle, and then stop. Okay? So now the shoulder in starts on a circle line. Okay? And so if you basically start on the circle line and now moving over with your left forward and moving over with your right leg. As you use your right leg, move it there. Like that. Okay? And then as you do this, good. Now walk to the right. So this you can just do like that, but get to hold him to bring him down. So it's the feeling. It's you start here. This needs to be open, inside leg, and it's just half halt, half halt, half halt. Keep this. If you get stiff, that's when the inside rein becomes important. Go up sideways. Keep thumbs up. And that, yep, right leg, good, good. Open up the inside rein. Bring this front end to the inside track. Right leg, good, then let go, good, good, and go forward to the walk, good. Hey, when we start to do two-track stuff, it sort of increases all the things that you have to do at the same time. So let's walk up and we'll do that again. Because you need to stay, you need to not move here, here, here. You need to just stay here. I guess all about the independent seat in the hand becomes more important because you're doing more things that require not to use your hand. So just get to it, walk it, and then come away from the track and you'll probably use your hand enough. Good. Keep walking in a circle. So when you start the shoulder in, always, as I said, start on a circle. You want to keep the hind quarters here. So all the shoulder in is on 3 tracks. So if you had a mirror, I would see the right front and the left hind on the same, they'd be one. This becomes crucial. Can't do that. You have to keep it there so that you can lead the shoulders, lead or support. Make sure the shoulders don't go that way. The biggest mistake is that the horse stays here and he just does that and he goes down the track. So that's why I always start with a circle, then start moving over. And then if you need half halt, half halt, half halt, and it's it's all an adjusting process. Bring them here, half halt, forward. Okay, so let's keep walking. Right leg. Holding out here. Holding out there. That's it. Holding out there. Good. Now let go with the left hand. That's good. Good. Okay. Good boy. And always, when you're learning and he's learning, ask for a little. Keep building on that. So if we ask for 5, 6, whatever strides, I would say a few strides here, shoulder in, and then go off and circle. And then an exercise is to circle here and then come again. You know, it's a ways before you can go down the whole side of the arena and shoulder in. The elbow, that's good. 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 Outside, yeah, outside half out. Outside, yes, and stop, and just turn his nose to the inside and go forward, and take both hands forward. So that you reward him. It's always you go forward after the your exercise.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Whether whether it's canter pirouettes, come out of the circle, forward. Good, that was better. One more time and then we'll try it at the trot. Keep the outside rein in. Just keep it low. Keep that elbow there. Just half halt. Half halt. Stronger half halt. Pull with the inside leg. Good. That's it. There. Good. But there, your neck. You lost the neck. You lost the neck. And that's why it doesn't. Well, I wouldn't know anyone that gets it immediately, because it's all sort of scratching your. What is it? Patting your head and scratching.
To your tummy.
Yeah. Now, but first of all, bring him on the inside circle. That's good. And why I did the inner circle and the outer circle over there, that's what you want to think of. You bring the front end of the horse to the inner circle, but in the shoulder in, then you just move him sideways. Good. Open up the inside hand a little bit, bend them through a little more. Half halt. You got a couple good steps. Good. Okay, now go forward. Whenever they feel like they stop or block you, or it's like, then it's better to go forward.
Yeah.
Everything's corrected by going forward. Good. So let's maybe circle, Georgia, and just pick up your trot, and we'll. So circle at the trot. We'll try it at the sitting trot. Good. Rising trot again. Keep on the circle. That's good. Sitting trot again. And as you sit, yeah, that's good. Just circle once. And as he allows you to get into his back, low hands. That's better. Low hands. Yep. Lovely, lovely soft arm. Good, Georgia. Now, let's come up here. Make your smaller circle. And then even if you get 2 or 3 steps from the sitting at the shoulder in, that's okay. So I would have circled first. But that's good. Good. Rising trot. And at this point, I would, when you come away from the exercise, just go back into rising trot. And then when you come by A, sitting trot, but small circle before you start the shoulder in. There, a little half halt. Bend them through, good. Good, so as you bring the front end onto the inner circle, at the same time, move him over with the inside leg to the outside rein. Soft inside, good, and go forward into rising trot, good. Yes, the angle can be a little more, but that was the right idea. Try it one more time, then we'll do a little bit on the left, and then we'll canter, and then you'll have to go. Good. Small circle. Good. Soft fingers. Good. Now just look down the line to me. Move them over and start with the inside leg now. Yeah. Half halt, half halt, half halt. Good. Forward, bending through. Good. So we're going to go one more time. So that was good. Just at the same time as you start him on the bend, move him over with the inside leg. Now start with the inside leg, even though you're on your preparation circle. Keep coming around. And as you come by the mountain, the little step, start with your inside him over, then bring the front end, and half halt, half halt, half halt, half halt, half halt. Good. And then try to keep the hands low. Be careful they don't creep up. It's an easy habit. Let's change the rein. We'll just do a little bit on the left and give him a break, and then we'll do some canter. But lovely trot. So you don't want him to be any deeper than that. He's swinging. He's forward. Lovely. So we'll do the exercise from this end. I think it will be a little easier on the left. I picked the hard one first. Well, maybe not. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Well, for you on the left, yeah, you need to concentrate on the inside. That's good. Good. So this time, turn and start to sit. Good. And when you sit, just think, come back and circle one more time. That's good. So that you sit here, keep your arms up, low hands, keep your hands going away from the body. Just soft, let go, yep. Good. Good, and that's, just try that exercise. And you know, yeah, this is interesting. Keep your fingers moving. Now left leg, just start moving them over. Good, and go off. And the reason I said that is because what I'd like you to do on the left rein is have a few steps before you get stiff in your left hand. So circle once inside that wall, send him through there. That's good. Look up. Don't look down his neck. Look over here. That's good. And now left leg. Yep. Left leg. Okay. And on this rein, you're going to need an more open inside rein. Here, as we've been talking about, forward and to the inside. And you need feel more on your outside rein so that you can do the half halt, so that once you come on the straight, you can leave the shoulders down the track. Left leg, left leg, left leg. Yeah. So, with your left leg, if you even just tap once to get him to move over. Good. Move. Left leg, good. And if he gets quick, then just squeeze your right fingers, but soften your left fingers. Good. Good.
His left leg's just useless.
Well, and that's why your left hand is, it's harder for you to be softer. So as you come around that turn, good. Now start using your left leg to move him over, now. Good boy. Good. That was better. So that's, we'll do it one more time. Start using your left leg sooner like we just did. Now combine that with this, with a half halt. And then soft on the inside rein. Good. Now start using left leg. Look to me. Look down the track. Left leg, left leg, left leg. Bring his front end to the inside. Good. Good. I go off and trot. Let's give him a little break and then we'll do some canter. And as you walk, always, again, low hands, shake your arms out. Left hand more forward than the right. Good. Just let him walk from there. Good. So that's an introduction.
Yeah. I really need to try this. It's rubbish.
Oh, your leg.
And it'll be hard for him because I'm not giving him like a clear aid either.
Well, and Cars is a funny thing. To do it correctly takes a long time to learn. Because, yeah. What's nice is that he's relatively easy both to train and to ride. I mean, you know, he's not giving you anything complicated. Which is
just as well.
well, you know, it just it's like with Joyce's pony.
Yeah.
That was where do you start? But yeah, so that'll give you some things to think about. Personally, be a little bit brave here. If we continue to work together, I would not like anyone to start because it's so much easier to learn the correct, the right way. And I'm afraid, yeah. If you're training with Carl, then I wouldn't mind. Or Ferdy. But you just have to be careful because there's a lot of rubbish information. So we'll give him a break, and then I think we'll do a little bit of canter. And we'll do a little canter, and then I'm going to just introduce you the idea about starting a leg thing.
Okay.
And my advice would be, between now and hopefully the next time we see each other, even if you practice this stuff at walk or and the lengthen at the trot, you just get more of a feel of it. What you don't want to do is to teach him to run at the trot or go upside down or get deep or now you have the chance to do a little bit, learn it correctly, and build on it. That's my. And I've worked with a lot of dressage before. It's a scary world out there. That's one reason Carl is so successful. He's just so many people. I won't go on about that. Let's go forward. He's made your life so much easier. He's one of the easiest horses I've ridden. Let's go. So we get you on time. Get you to school on time. Good. So, and even practicing at home if you can, even if you start like go from between walk, start to pick him up, and pick him up on a circle about this size. As you pick him up, shorten rein, move him sideways. The better you get at the feeling of moving him off your sideways when you get to the sideways, he'll get more responsive and it will all get easier. As I said, the first day I rode him, he was stiff as a board on the right side of his neck. And now look, you see muscles moving. And for their development, it's much better for them to develop. This will build. If they're stiff as a board, they just get. They don't develop. They develop in the wrong way. That's good. Yeah. And once you get that feeling of spreading him through and letting go and having him give to you. Lovely. Good. Just watch it doesn't come too deep there. And just, yeah, lower your hands a little bit. Put a little leg on, push your head up. As I said, he comes around so easily. And the minute you have this too much contact, he's under. Good. So when you go off forward in the trot, having a continuous, a little bit sinking sideways from the inside leg to the outside rein, and just ask him from your seat and go forward softly. And another, we'll work on transitions next time, sort of trot, walk, and halt, and things like that. But I can pretty much say everything. It depends on the degree of it. Is inside leg to outside rein. Even if you come down from A to C on center line and halt,